Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gamers Vault. I'm your host, James. Thank you guys for taking the time out to watch my video. As you can see, the last one was about a week ago, and I did it on the Pine 64, and they were great. It was a great board to actually try and test, and it was an experience. Today, on the Vault, we're going to do a little bit more modification on the Nintendo Switch, and okay, let's face facts here, guys. It's a dock that I modified, and I wanted to do a little bit more. We all know the iconic red light that the Nintendo has. You know, when you turn it on, it has that beautiful red light on it. Nintendo didn't do this with the dock. They made it green, and when it fluctuates in green, to you guys who probably don't give two shakes of a dog's tail of what color it is, I kind of do. I like the red color. I think that should have been the definitive moment for the Switch, and it didn't really do that so much. So in this video of the Gamers Vault, I'm going to show you guys how to do a basic change in the light. Anyway, let's get started. Alright everybody, I wanted to keep this in mind. If you do this mod, you'll be voiding Nintendo's warranty on the Switch. And I'm not talking about the handheld console, I'm talking about the dock. So in tune, it'll be to everything on the Switch. Just keep that in mind. So I believe the red color was better on the Switch than this green color they gave us. And let me go ahead and tell you real quick about it. So I went online and I got a diode. And the diode I got was about 2 to 2.4 volts. I mean, up to 2.4 volts. Even though it says 2.2, it's actually 2.4 volts. And it's red colored. It's very low. And the reason why is because you don't want to conduct heat through the system. That's really what it comes down to. So here's what I did. I know that you could take out the small little diode here, but I wanted to do this for the layman, for the people who don't have the skills to solder this on. And let me tell you, I'm not the best at it myself. I don't mind trying for it, because especially when I'm modding it anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm sure later on I probably will do it. But for now, this is the people out there that just want to do it and not go through the hassle, because all this is a board with a diode in the middle and the positive negative lines to put the power through. That's basically what it is. So I'm going to show you what the red one looks like, and it's not going to light up right now because obviously I don't have any power to it. It's definitely spaghetti string. So at the end of them, someone pre-wired this thing. I'm going to try the best I can to show it to you. It's very small, see? It's really small, but it's a red diode. It's the same thing you would find on that little board I showed you that came with it. So I put it to the side somewhere. It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact kind of diode, right? So the only difference is that it doesn't have a board. It has positive negative lines. What I did was I cut the wire from the original Switch line, and then of course I stripped them. And I'm going to do this the most kind of getaway. I'm sure you guys are probably screaming your brains out right about now, but I did this the kind of getaway. There it is. So I'm going to twist the wires to it, because why not? These wires are long enough. Alright. I'm sure that some people are like, oh, you can cut them down. Honestly, I don't care about cutting them down, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to seal them in here. So once that's done, I'm going to do the same on this side as well. And I'm missing one of my... I told you, these things are really small. I got heat shrink tubings, guys. That's what I'm using, is heat shrink tubing. And, oh, there it is. I thought I was missing it. So that's what it is. I'm using heat shrink tubing to seal them up. Once this is in, I'm going to use a... You can use a lighter, a match. Please use a lighter. Don't use a match. It's a lot easier. So I'm going to use a lighter, put it in the middle, and I'll show you what I do. Heat shrink tubing is pretty cool. Just got to be really careful, because the wire that they they gave me or pre-wired is definitely thin, and you can burn yourself. Wow, like that. Like that. So definitely hurts. But you know what? It did do the trick. See? Didn't have to stay that long. A couple seconds. You're already in. So that's one. Alright. And I will go ahead and put this in. You always got to put these in first before you tie them up, for the obvious reason. So, and I got these heat shrink tubing from Harbor Freight, about $5. And the diodes cost me, the small diodes I got here, cost me about the same, about $5. So again, we'll tie these up. And you're gonna go ahead, push this in, and boom. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna seal this up like I did in the diode, and I'm gonna put it back into the switch case, and we're gonna try it on. And you guys are gonna see how it looks. So I'll see you when this is put back together. Alright everybody, we're back. I put the dock back together, and now we're going to go set and see if my red light comes on. So everything's set up. Let's go ahead and put my switch back in its space, and there we go. There's the red light. Give you a little bit more. Sorry about the autofocus. If I can get it to see. So instead of that green light that Nintendo put out, I gave it a red light. So, is this mod worth it? I don't know. Honestly, it wasn't so hard to do as far as the layman's concerned. I do want to transfer one of the diodes to the board, but it is brighter than the little mint green one they gave us earlier. Nintendo, let me tell you something. You did a great job with the original NES system. I loved it. Seeing that red light gave me all warm and fuzzies inside. But you should have did it to the actual Switch. This is one of the things you should have done to the Switch. You didn't do to the Switch. Either way, it doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What would have you done differently? I'm sure you guys have a lot of comments of what you've done, would have done differently. But this is my mod, and this is the way I wanted to get done. As you can see, my 3D printed bottom is still here, and it hasn't scratched the screen, and I didn't have to cut into this thing. The only thing I did to it was actually mod this out, and it looks really well. Everything that I've done is going to be down below, guys. Hey guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I appreciate you guys coming out, all you YouTube viewers out there. In the next coming weeks, I'm working on another project. And it's not the Retro Engine Sigma, but I'm going to be doing another Raspberry Pi project with a Nintendo Entertainment System. Actually, let's bring this over. Another one of these. I got a friend of mine who requested to have me modify a broken NES, which is what this is. It's completely broken. There's no saving it. The board is shot. It's not going to be repaired. So I'm not going to get rid of the case. I love Nintendo. I love the original Nintendo, and I'm going to keep this, and we're going to do it the right way. And this person wanted me to put a Raspberry Pi on it and just show them how it's done properly. And I'm going to show it to you guys live, actually. I want you guys to join my Twitch.tv channel. I'm going to put it on the bottom here, but I'm going to also tell it to you. It's twitch.tv/James2113. And I hope to see all of you guys there, because it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be live, and you can ask me questions, troll me, which I've been getting trolled a lot lately, guys, so it's been pretty funny. You can troll me if you want. Either or, I welcome you guys coming over. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you on the next time in the vault.